I have my genie shirt on, and if I could have one wish right now, it would be to get some sleep. My bed is just calling my name. My bed looks sexy over there. It's February, and you know what that means? It is now the month of love, and especially the month of chocolate. If there's one thing you need to know about me, it is that I am a chocoholic, okay? Hey guys, my name is Cameron, and welcome back to my channel, Which Way to Wicked, where we talk about all things love, light, and especially tarot. So guys, today we are going to be having such a fun reading today. We are going to be finding out, how does your boss and co-workers see you? What do they think about you whenever you walk into a room? Okay, so if that sounds freaking amazing to you, then this is going to be the reading for you, boo. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at your group picks today. Alright, so here are your group picks today. For group number 1, we have this cute little sandal-esque flip-flop, and it's giving us those fun beachy vibes, which we love. And then for group number 2, we have this adorable little turtle, and it just makes me think about like the turtle guy from Finding Nemo, and I love it. It's amazing. So that's gonna be group number 2. And excuse me guys, last but not least, for group number 3, we have this adorable starfish, and every time I see a starfish, that also makes me think about Patrick from SpongeBob, which is just, he's one of my favorite characters ever. I just love him. Gotta love the airheads because I'm an airhead as well, so I can relate with him. But anyways guys, I want you to go ahead and take a deep breath in. And now I want you to let it out. And now I want you to please close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I want you to think about your boss, your co-workers. I want you to think about how they see you, how they view you, what they think about you when you are working and up in the workplace, okay, being your fabulous self. And then whenever you feel ready, please open your eyes, and whichever group your eyes lands on first, then that, my dear, is going to be the reading for you today. Now, if you feel called to more than one little fish, sea type beachy creature, I don't know, don't ask me what I'm saying, I don't know, but if you feel called to more than one little item here, to more than one group, then definitely feel free to check out those corresponding messages, and as always, I will have the timestamps listed down in the description box below. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into your reading today, friends, okay? Hello, group 1. So if you chose the super cute little beachy flip-flop, then hey, hello, my dears, and welcome to your reading today. So I'm gonna go ahead and just set this right here so that it can look freaking cute, and I'm trying to make sure that y'all can see that. Yeah, it's there, it's adorable. Alright, and let's go ahead and take a look at your tarot cards. So guys, how we are going to be setting this up today is that I'm going to try to pull 3 cards to represent how your boss sees you, what they think about you, etc. And then I'm also going to pull 3 cards to represent how your co-workers see you and think about you as well. And then at the end, we're going to bring it all together by taking a look at your oracle cards to just represent overall how your boss and co-workers see you as a unit. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what wants to come through for you guys. So Spirit, for group 1, I almost said group 3, but for group 1, can we get 3 cards please to represent how their boss sees them, what they think about them? Wow, guys, we are already starting out with some beautiful cards here. Alrighty. Ooh, I love the cards that are coming through for you. So how does group 1's boss view them, Spirit? How does group 1's boss view them? Perfect. Okay. And now, can we also take a look at how group 1's co-workers view them, okay? Can we get 3 cards to represent how their co-worker views them? Can we get some calls, please? Ooh, perfect. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. I love these cards that are coming through for you guys. This is honestly very interesting. I like this. Okay. Okay. I like what's coming through for you guys. And I especially find it very interesting to see what your back of the deck energy is. And I am reading this more so for how your coworkers are viewing you, since that was just the last group that I was messing with. And for the back of the deck energy, we do have the Four of Cups coming through. Okay. But taking a look at the other cards that are making an appearance for how your boss sees you, we have... And guys, I do think this is the Nine of Wands, but let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops! It's the Seven of Wands. Guys, that's embarrassing. It's just because I'm really bad at Roman numerals, and that's all that's there. But guys, let's act like I said that this is the Seven of Wands, okay? Because that is what it is. We also have the Queen of Wands coming through. And then last but not least, we have the Two of Wands as well. So guys, there's so much wand, so much fire energy making an appearance with this side of the reading, and I am loving it. And then for how your coworkers view you, we have the Hermit. We also have the Knight of Swords. And then last but not least, we have the Queen of Cups, okay? So let's go ahead and just focus solely on how your boss is seeing you, how they are thinking about you, okay? So I definitely think that your boss sees you as somebody who puts your heart into everything that you do, okay? The reason why I'm saying that is because if you look at the Two of Wands, this guy is literally holding the world in his hands, and the world is shaped as a heart. And so I think that your boss sees you as somebody who you literally put your all into everything that you do. They see you as somebody who is very passionate, and they genuinely feel like you love what you are doing, which I find to be very, very beautiful, because honestly, guys, there are so many people that are in jobs that do not make them happy, that do not make them excited, and yet I feel like you are somebody who you will not do anything unless it makes you happy. That is especially how your boss sees you as well. And so I think that your boss really respects the fact that you refuse to be in a place where you feel like you can't grow, where you feel like you can't expand and just be excited about being at that place, right? And so I think that your boss, like I said, really respects the fact that you really are out here following your heart, and you really are just shining in what you do. You stand out from your coworkers because of the fact that you do everything with love, with your heart, and your boss can just tell that you love what you do, and that is just so beautiful to them. That they love that, right? And then with the Queen of Wands coming through, I think that your boss also views you as somebody who works really well with your coworkers. I think that they view you as somebody who is a very sociable person, as somebody who can talk to everybody, and I think that they view you as somebody who works really well with your coworkers and with the people who are at the job with you, and they also just get this really strong sense of confidence and presence about you. I think that you are somebody who, whenever you walk into a room, your boss instantly notices you, instantly spots you. You just stand out from a crowd, from a sea of people. And I do have to say that for some of you guys, just for a few of you, your boss may also view you as somebody who is quite physically attractive as well, because that is just the vibes that I'm getting with all this fire energy coming through. But if you are kind of getting a little turned off and you are not getting those vibes from your boss, right, you don't think that your boss would like you in that way, then just take it for it being that, you know, they just respect you. They really do like you a lot, and I think that they find your overall persona, your overall hardworking and confident nature to be very attractive as well, okay? But I'm also getting the idea that you are just somebody who they see as being such an extremely hard worker, such a determined person. I think that because they view you as somebody who loves what you are doing. They view you as somebody who will always fight for your job, for the position that you have. You will fight for it because you love it. And so I think that they do see you as somebody who puts in all of the grind. You're willing to work extra hours, and I think that they also really like that about you. They find that to be very incredible. I think that they really do look up to you, and they see you as somebody who has so much potential. And I think that they definitely see you as somebody who they wouldn't be against giving a raise or a promotion to, because I think that they feel like no matter what position they give you, that you will rise to each position, and that you will just be so great at each promotion and at each new responsibility that they give you. They feel like you will always work your hardest to succeed everybody's expectations, even their own. And I just think that they feel like you are just incredible. You are amazing. You are talented. You are passionate. You are inspirational. And they just see you as somebody who is going to go so far within your job, so far within your life. And I think that that is just so incredible to see, okay? So that is what I'm seeing for how your boss sees you, for what they think about you. And now, talking about how your co-workers view you, I find this honestly to be very, very interesting, okay? Because, first of all, with the Hermit coming through, this does represent Virgo energy. So, you could be a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. And if you are not a Virgo, that's okay. Just take it as it resonates. That could just be the energy that your co-workers get from you, right? That could be the vibes that they feel from you. But it is worth mentioning, guys, with that Virgo energy coming through, Virgos, in my opinion, are one of the biggest, like, organized people I've ever met. They're very detail oriented. These are the type of people that get excited about having a planner. They get excited about planning like 10 years into the future. So this is just the type of people who are very organized, very attentive to detail, and they're all about order and stability. And so I do think that maybe some of your coworkers could view you as somebody who operates best whenever you have a plan. They could view you as somebody who could even be a little bit OCD in the way that you are, maybe a clean freak in a way. Like, I just think that they view you as somebody who is all about order. You want everything to be in a certain place. And so I definitely think that if you have a office or something like that, that you have a place for everything. And if anybody were to go to your desk and like move it or put it somewhere else, they would definitely think that you would get upset about that and that it would really just ruin your day. So there is this bit of like an OCD type of energy coming through. So definitely just take it as it resonates. That doesn't have to mean that you are OCD. I just think that they see you as somebody who operates best in a stabilized environment, in a controlled environment, okay? So that is definitely coming through. Now, I'm also getting this idea, since we do have the Hermit, I think that there is this energy that separates you from other people, from your coworkers. I think that your coworkers see you as somebody who feels like you are happiest whenever you are on your own. There is something that just makes you stand apart from everybody else. And I think what is coming through here is that you are just somebody who, you are so determined to succeed, you are so determined to work your hardest, that you are not interested in talking about like sports or talking about what everybody's going to be doing after the job is over. Your coworkers view you as somebody who you are just so committed to the job. You're so committed to the task at hand. You're so laser focused at climbing up that corporate ladder that you're not really interested in social time. You're interested in work time, right? And so they just see you as somebody who you are just all about your work. You're a very, very hard worker, and they might even view you as a bit of a workaholic. But I do have to say here that that doesn't mean that they see you in a negative way. It doesn't mean that they don't like you. In fact, I do think that people really love to be around you. They view you as somebody who is very nurturing and very compassionate at the same time, which I find to be very, very interesting, because at one hand, you are somebody who they view as being a bit of a loner, as being somebody who likes to be on their own and do their thing, you know, do whatever task they have to do for the job, and then, you know, just be laser focused on it. But on the other hand, they also see you as somebody who, again, is very compassionate, very kind. And the reason why I'm saying that is because we do have the Queen of Cups coming through. And the Queen of Cups, this gives me like a very like motherly type of energy. So honestly, it's almost like they see you as somebody who is in this like motherly type of role, right? A mother is somebody who will discipline their children. A mother is somebody who doesn't want to just play all the time. They need to work. They need to be the responsible one, right? And so what I'm getting here is it's almost like maybe for some of you guys, you could be in a managerial position, but I feel like you are somebody who your coworkers view as being someone that will always try to make sure that everybody is doing what they need to be doing. You will always try to keep people on task, and you are very serious about your role, but at the same time, you will still be very kind to people, very nurturing, very sweet, and I do think that overall people do feel very comfortable around you, right? But they do know that they have to be on their best behavior whenever they're around you as well, because you will discipline them. You will tell them like, hey, you know, I think you need to stop socializing and maybe try to work a bit, okay? And you don't do it in a rude way. You just do it in a way that you're just trying to help them. You're trying to get everybody on task, okay? And then at the same time, you stand apart from the rest in the way that because you are like a mother, you are on a whole other like authority level, power level than they are, okay? So does that make sense? I feel like I was saying that so weird, and that I wasn't doing the best whenever it came to describing what I was trying to say, but hopefully we're all on the same page, okay? So let's go ahead and get some extra cards here. Spirit, can we get some extra cards? How does group one's people view them? Okay, I'm just going to take that one card. Let's get one more card, okay? One more card. Alrighty. Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, so overall, how does group one's co-workers, boss view them? Yes, that is beautiful. And let's just get one final card. All right, do you see that? That came out like so quick. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm just going to move these cards down a bit. And then let's take a look at these cards, okay? So guys, we have dandelions coming through. We also have Defend the One You Love, Alchemist, and then Share Dreams with the one that you love. Okay, so guys, I think that Alchemist and Share Dreams with the one that you love actually goes really, really well together, because in my opinion, you know, an alchemist, excuse me guys, I'm sorry. I need to take a drink of my coffee. Wow, I'm sorry about that, guys. I have a bit of a cold right now. My throat is a little dry, so excuse me for that. But an alchemist is all about transforming what people see as being useless items into gold, into treasure, right? And so I think that with these shared dreams with the one that you love, your coworkers and your boss sees you as somebody who you are just so determined to succeed. You are so determined to be able to turn all of your dreams into a reality, right? And I think that your boss and your coworkers view you as somebody who, even if you are starting out from the very bottom, you will work your hardest and work your way to the top until you can claim your new promotions, until you can claim your new like money, right? That's going to be thrown at you as you work your hardest. They just view view you as somebody who is so determined, so hardworking, so ambitious. They view you as somebody who will always defend your position, defend the one you love coming through. They view you as somebody who you will fight for what you love no matter what. You will keep on fighting even if you are tired, even if other people tell you that you need to just give up, that you need to just give in. You will not stop. You will keep on working in the face of adversity. You will keep on working even whenever you want to give up. You will keep on fighting. And I think that your coworkers, your boss, they just respect you so much in the person that you are and the person that you are becoming. And I think that that is so lovely to see. And just with dandelions coming through, I do believe that dandelions, this is all about perspective, and it's all about how you view yourself, the people around you, and just life in general. And I just think that people really view you as somebody who does have a very positive perspective. They view you as somebody who, even if you have everything against you, you will still be able to find something to be happy about, something to look forward to. You are just the type of person who, because you are so focused on what is next and on what you have to do next, whenever you are experiencing darker moments and harder times in your current moments, in the present moments, you are able to still be excited and be happy and positive because you are thinking about what is going to be coming next within the future, right? Because you are always focused on said future. So I think that that is really, really, really beautiful to see. And at the end of the day, with defend the one you love, again, I was picking up on that like motherly energy from you. And I think that you are somebody who, even if you are all work and no play almost all the time, you are still somebody who you care about the people around you, right? You care about your coworkers, you care about the people who work with you. And I think that if you ever see anyone being treated in a negative way, if you ever see anyone upset, you will always defend them. You will be the one that is called to action. If you see any type of unfair treatment being or happening to somebody, you will be the first one to stand up for them and to be there for them. And I think that that is something that people really respect and love about you so freaking much, okay? So, yes, guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all the mostest, and I hope that you have an amazing rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hello, group 2. So if you chose this cute little sea turtle, then hey, hello, my fellow cute little turtles, and welcome to your reading today. Guys, I feel like whenever I called you fellow little turtles, that sounded so cringy. It sounded so much better in my head than it did whenever I said it out loud. So, yeah, that happened, but what are you gonna do, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and place this right here so it can chill and just look like it's having the time of its life right there. And let's take a look at your tarot cards. So guys, I do just want to quickly explain to you how this reading is going to be set up. So I'm going to pull 3 cards to represent how your boss sees you, and I'm also going to pull 3 cards to represent how your coworkers see you as well. And then after that is all said and done, I'm also going to be pulling some oracle cards for you, and these oracle cards are overall going to give us a generalized idea as to how both your boss and coworkers together just view you as well and think about you and all that jazz, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at these cards, okay? So Spirit, can we get 3 cards please for group 2 to represent how their boss sees them, what they think about them, okay? Can we get some cards for my lovely the group 2 folks, okay? Wow, that is so cool. So we have the 2 of Wands coming through, and that actually came through for group number 1 as well on the boss side of things. So if you felt called to group number 1 by chance, then you honestly could have some extra messages there in that reading. But I more so think that those extra messages could be more so related to the boss side of things, okay? So if you felt called to that, then, you know, you could always check it out, okay? So let's get one more card. How does group 2's co-workers view them and think about them, etc., etc.? Can we get one more card, please, Spirit? One more card. Oh, wow. Okay. So we actually have 3 cards coming through. So, you know what? Your girl's gonna take it. Your girl is gonna take it. Okay. So we have 3 cards to represent how your boss sees you, what they think about you, and we have 5 cards to represent how your coworkers view you, okay? And your coworkers, they have an astonishing amount of opinions about you. But guys, I don't think that they're bad in any way. I think that they are positive in varying ways. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about these cards. So for how your boss sees you, we have the 2 of Wands coming through. We also have the Lovers, which, guys, I love to see this. Like, are there some sparks going on between you and your boss? Like, I'm just saying, okay? We also have the Moon coming through, and I'm just so excited for you guys. I'm excited for the cards that are making an appearance here. Now, for how your coworkers see you, we have the Page of Swords. We also have the 5 of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles and the Hermit. And last but not least, we have the 5 of Wands coming through as well. Now, guys, just talking about your boss and focusing on this side of things, with the Lovers coming through, this does represent Gemini energy. And then with the Moon card, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if this specifically represents Pisces energy or Cancerian energy, but I am just getting like both of those vibes coming through. So for some of you guys, you could be one of those signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. You don't have to be. That could just be like the energy that is coming through. It's also worth mentioning that we do have some Virgo energy coming through on the coworker side of things, so you could also be a Virgo, okay? But guys, again, just focusing on how your boss sees you. First of all, I mean, we've got to talk about the elephant in the room here, which is the Lovers, okay? So I am getting 2 big messages coming through, and you can relate to either. So for the first message that I'm getting, for half of you guys, I definitely think that your boss could have more than bossly feelings for you. If you know what I mean, they could definitely have some unprofessional feelings in the way that they are very attracted to you. I mean, the Lovers, that literally talks about finding your perfect match. It talks about finding somebody who just sets your heart pounding. It's somebody who you feel like is just amazing in every way, and it's somebody who you feel like you can vibe with, right? And so I do think that your boss, for half of you guys, this could definitely be somebody who is very, very attracted to you. This could definitely be somebody who is into you and who really likes you, and they just see you as somebody who is perfect in every way. And going off of that, you know, what's interesting to me is I really am like catching on to the fact that it says make love, not war. So for some of you guys, I'm kind of getting an enemies to lovers type of energy here, or like a competitive energy. I think that for some of you guys, you could be very competitive with your boss. Maybe you guys kind of clash heads a lot, or have different like opposing ideas. You could be somebody who is not afraid to say what is on your mind. You're not afraid to give your boss a piece of your mind, and I think that your boss finds that energy that you have, that way about you. You're just big, just true, honest self to be so freaking incredible and so exciting. I think that they always look forward to like y'all's little fights that you guys could have, y'all's little competitions as you guys work against each other, right? But at the end of the day, I think that with the moon card coming through, you know, the moon is all about mystery. It's also about secrecy. And so I think that they are trying to keep their feelings for you a big secret. They're trying to keep it from you. And that could be another reason as to why you guys could be having this type of enemies to lovers, competitive type of energy with each other. Because maybe they are trying to hide their feelings for you by being more like tense or being more like bossy or whatever, you know what I mean? They're trying to hide the fact that they like you. They're trying to keep from giving you favoritism. So maybe they put you on the spot a lot, or maybe they are on your case a lot. So I'm kind of getting that energy. Okay, so if you ever wondered why your boss could be like getting on you a lot, it's because they really like you and they wish that they could actually be getting on top of you physically, if you know what I mean. They wish that they could be, you know, getting on you in a sexy type of way than getting on you with their words, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? They just have a lot of tension and they don't know how to release it, and they especially don't want to be less than a boss to you. They don't want to make things unprofessional. They don't want to come on to you especially, right? Because they don't want to obviously go past that line in the sand. And at the end of the day, you know, I think that they are looking towards the future and they are wishing that you could be a part of that future with them. Because if you look at this card, this guy is looking out obviously towards the future, and it looks like he's thinking and just thinking about what's going to be coming next. And what's interesting is that in his hand, he's holding the world, but the world is shaped as a heart. And so I think that you are that heart to them. You are their world, and it's like they can't imagine a world without you. They just want you in their life no matter what, but they especially want you as somebody who is more than a coworker. They want you as somebody who they could spend the rest of their life with, and I think that they are very nervous about their future. They're so tense about what is coming next because obviously they don't want to step past that line in the sand. They don't want to come onto you and creep you out or do anything that would mess up y'all's work relationship that you guys have. And I think that at the end of the day, they are just, you know, worried about what's going to happen between you guys, okay? But going to the other side of, like the second message that I was seeing for you guys, I think that, like I said, for half of you guys, this person, your boss, could have some less than bossly feelings for you, but for the other half of you guys, I think that your boss, if they don't like you in that certain way, then I think that they view you as somebody who would make the perfect work partner, okay? So I think that they view you as somebody who is just an amazing worker. They view you as somebody who is really focused on your future, focused on advancing as much as you can, and they do see you as somebody who has what it takes to really go really far. And I think that they just think about you as somebody who is a pleasure to work with. They think about you as somebody who just always brings everything that you have to the table. You always work so hard to succeed, and they really respect that about you. But there's also this kind of energy here with the moon card coming through. There is this energy of nervousness. Maybe they feel like you are so good at your job that you might end up replacing them, or that you might end up outshining them, and that maybe they might even lose their job because of you, if that makes any sense. I just think that they view you as somebody who is perfect at your job. You always bring it 110%. And while they are very proud of you and proud of the things that you are doing and accomplishing, they are also kind of nervous because they are afraid of being outshined by you, or maybe even losing their position because you might be given it to the by like somebody who is in a higher position than them, right? Like your boss, or am I saying that right? Your boss's boss might make them step down so that you can get that position from them, okay? But yes, guys, and if you just give me a second, my nose is like so itchy right now. It is insane. Okay, I feel like I was making a really weird like expression, like I was going like this. Whenever I do that, I honestly feel like Voldemort, Lord Voldemort from Harry Potter, because you know how his nose was like really weird looking. It looked like it was like really flat. It looked like he had got punched in the nose, and that it just ended up staying up like that. You know what I mean? Like a pancake. And I feel like whenever I scratch my nose that I do that. But okay, Let's see if I can keep from scratching my nose for the rest of this reading. But guys, let's go ahead and talk about the other cards that are coming through for you. Let's talk about how your coworkers see you, okay? So guys, first of all, I just have to say, I think that your coworkers, they view you as somebody who is going to go so far within your job. I think that they view you in the same way that your boss views you. And I am more so talking about in the way that your boss views you as somebody who is a hard worker, as somebody who's going to go very far. I think that your coworkers also see you in that way. They see you as somebody who is slowly but surely going to make your way to the top. They view you as somebody who is going to climb up that corporate ladder, climb up that work ladder. And I think that because of that fact, they feel very competitive whenever they are around you. The reason why I'm picking up on that is because we literally have the Five of Wands coming through, and the Five of Wands is all about competition. It's about fighting to get to the top and trying to even take other people out, right? So that they can get to where they want to be. So I honestly, if I'm being completely honest with you, I think that your coworkers, some of them could feel so competitive towards you that they could be thinking about ways that they could get you fired, or thinking about ways that they can outshine you, even if those ways are more morally compromising ways, if that makes any sense. So what I mean by that is maybe some of your coworkers could be getting together to try to spread lies, come up with lies that they hope will eventually get to y'all's boss, to y'all's superiors. And those lies could be that, you know, maybe they're spreading a lie that you're having an office affair with somebody, or they're trying to spread some lies that you are maybe trying to take money under the table or something like that, right? But there is this energy where there could be some people trying to plot against you because of the fact that they do see you as somebody who is slowly but surely going to work your way to the top. They see you as somebody who, even if you are at the bottom rung right now, eventually you will get to the top and you will become a king of your field. You will become a king of the office, right? And I don't want to scare you guys completely, because I don't think that for all of you guys, you're going to be having like your coworkers trying to, you know, completely go against you. I just think that for some of you guys, these coworkers could just have a bit of a competitive energy with you. You guys could just always be competing, always trying to like, maybe you guys just have a bit of that like enemies to like friends type of vibes, if that makes any sense, right? You could have like friendly competition with them, okay? I don't want you all to be really scared and to think that everybody is out to get you, because I do think that it's just an energy that I'm picking up for some of you guys, okay? Not for all. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, I also think that your coworkers view you as somebody who could have had a difficult time financially, because we do have the Five of Pentacles coming through, and that is exactly what that card is about. It's about going through financial hardships, going through harder times, and really being placed in the ringer. And I think that your coworkers, if they do view you as somebody who has had some difficult moments in your life, they view you as somebody who you used those circumstances, those difficult times, to mold you into the strong and determined person that you are. And they view you as somebody who is slowly but surely going to again make it to the top, no matter what. And I think that they just see you as somebody who is going to advance and who is going to do everything on your own, and who is going to fight for your place on your own. And I think that they view you as somebody who doesn't need anybody in your corner. You don't need anyone to cheer you on or to give you any type of praise. You don't need the boss to tell you that you're doing a good job. They view you as somebody who has this strong sense of self, this strong sense of love. They view you as somebody who could be on your own and still shine the most, if that makes any sense. And even if you don't have a ton of people telling you that you're doing amazing, you know that you are doing amazing. And I think that they love that confident way that you have, that confident energy that you seem to possess, and they find that to be very beautiful and very unsettling at the same time, because I think that that type of confidence is something that they are not used to being around, because there are just so many people who feel the need to surround themselves with a group of people. They feel the need to be everybody's bestie at the office, right? They feel the need to seek out validation from others so that they can feel good on their own. And you are not like that. You don't need all of the people at the office loving you and telling you how amazing you are, because you know that you are amazing. You know that you have so much potential, that you have so much talent, that you are at that job for a reason. And they view you as somebody who, because you are so confident with yourself, because you love yourself so much, because you have it all under lock and key, they know that you will succeed. And that is why they feel so nervous around you. That is why they feel so conflicted. That is why they feel like they have to be at the top of their game whenever they are around you, because you always bring it. You always bring it. And I think that wherever you go, you always stand out. And I think that you are just an exceptional person, and your coworkers do view you as somebody who is quite exceptional as well. So let's take a look at the general messages that are coming through for how your boss and your coworkers overall see you. So let's get some extra messages here. Wow. Oh my goodness. We have some powerful cards coming through, okay? Let's get one more card. How does group 2, I hope I didn't say group 1 earlier. If I said group 1, I'm sorry. The reason why I'm saying that is because I almost said group 1, and I was just hoping that I didn't say group 1 earlier. Okay, if I did, I'm sorry. And guys, would you look at that? We literally have dandelions coming through, and that literally came through for group 1 as well. So obviously, guys, I really feel like you could have some messages within group 1 as well. So if you felt called to that reading, please check it out, because I really think that you could have some messages in that reading as well. But again, talking about these cards, we have dandelion. We have spoil the one you love. We have Messiah. And then last but not least, we have you will flourish, the one that you love. So guys, with the you will flourish with the one that you love, I think this is talking about how, again, both your boss and your coworkers, they view you as somebody who is going to flourish, as somebody who is going to grow, and as somebody who is just going to do so well for yourself. They feel like even if you are starting out at the bottom of the rung right now, they know that eventually you will get to the top. You will fight your way tooth and nail to earn your place. And I think that even though some of your coworkers and even your boss might be a little intimidated by that, they might be afraid that you might beat them out of their own job, of their own position, they still respect that, and they find that grind, that determination that you have to be very valuable and very inspiring as well. So I think that that is really beautiful. So even though the people around you are quite intimidated around you, I think that they do respect you no matter what. They do have a strong sense of respect for you. So yeah, that's coming through. But talking about Messiah, it says serving humanity with humility. I think that even though there is this energy here where you do like to kind of be on your own a bit, with the Hermit card coming through, you could be somebody who prefers just being on your own and just really focusing on the task at hand instead of socializing a whole lot to everyone around you. I think that at the same time, you are still very kind and humble to everyone. You are somebody who, you are very loving, and you make people feel happy and safe and warm and invited whenever they are around you. And even if you don't talk a lot, even if you don't socialize a whole lot and talk about the weather or sports or whatnot, even if you are so focused at the task at hand and just so focused on the job, you still are just a very warm person to be around, and people still feel accepted and they feel at ease whenever they are with you. So that is really beautiful. With dandelions coming through, this card is all about perspective. It's about having a beautiful perspective and always being able to look towards the future. And I think that this goes hand in hand with the Five of Pentacles coming through. I think that even if you are going through really dark times, through really trying times, I think that your coworkers, your boss, they see you as somebody who will not let your darker moments really shadow the way that you work and cause you to not perform your best. They view you as somebody who is always able to work very hard. You're always able to keep a positive attitude, and you're always able to just focus on the future. And so your ability to not allow these darker times to completely just bring you down, that is something that people find to be so incredible, so beautiful. They find you to just be such a inspiring individual, and I think that that is really beautiful. And last but not least, with the spoil the one you love coming through, I think that that's really cute to see, because with the King of Pentacles coming through and also this Virgo energy with the Hermit, I think that you are somebody who people see as not being that good with your words, if that makes any sense. I think that you are somebody who, you are not great at expressing your feelings, and because you are not that great at expressing your feelings, I think that you like to show your feelings, you like to show your love by buying people gifts, by spoiling people, by being kind to them, and just giving them these surprise little sweet things, right? And so I do think that people, your coworkers, your boss, they can see how kind you are, how sweet you are. You may be somebody who, like, goes to your job and you might surprise everybody with a little gift, right, of appreciation. You could be somebody who they see, like, on Instagram, buying your spouse or buying whoever you're dating a sweet little gift, right? Maybe your, like, spouse or your boyfriend or girlfriend, like, puts a picture of what you got them online, or just talks about how kind you are, like on Facebook or Instagram or whatnot. But I do think that somehow they see how giving you are, they see how kind you are, and how you spoil everybody with any money that you get. And I think that they just find that to be so awesome. They love how selfless you are and how you are all about making the people around you feel loved through those material means, right? But yes, guys, overall, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all the mostest, and I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hello, group 3. So if you chose the super lovely Starfish, then hey, hello and welcome to your reading today. So guys, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm having way too much fun with these flouncy sleeves. Like, they're just so fun. I love them, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this right here so it can chill and look cute, okay, and look beautiful. And let's go ahead and take a look at your tarot cards. So guys, I do want to quickly just let you know exactly how we are going to be doing this reading. So I'm going to try to pull 3 cards to represent how your boss sees you, and then I'm also going to pull 3 other cards to represent how your coworkers see you. And then after that, I am going to focus on pulling from the oracle decks, but the oracle decks are going to be talking about overall how both your boss and coworkers see you in general. Okay, does that make sense? So how they both see you, what they think about you, etc. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some cards. So Spirit, for group 3, can we get some cards to represent how group 3's boss sees them? 3 cards, please, if you will. 3 cards. And guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, my freaking, like, right nostril, it is so freaking itchy. It has been killing me throughout this whole, like, this whole day that I have been filming. It has been so freaking itchy, and I've been trying to keep from, like, scratching myself. But guys, it is, like, relentless with how crazy it is. So if y'all see me, like, scratching a bit, trying to be a bit, like, sneaky about, like, scratching my nose, I mean, how can you even be sneaky about scratching your nose? But if you see me scratching it and messing with my nostril, I swear to you guys, I'm not picking my nose. I'm itching it, okay? It is so itchy. Alright, so let's get a couple of cards to represent how your coworkers view you, okay? So for group 3, how does your coworkers view them? Alrighty. Alrighty. I don't know what's going on with me, guys. I think I had too much coffee today or something. I don't know. Okay, That's really interesting. So I think I want to clarify one of these cards that are coming through. We can clarify the Seven of Swords, please. Or excuse me, that's the Five of Swords. Okay. That is interesting. And I think I just want to get one more card. Just one more card. For group 3, how do their coworkers view them? I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting pulled for a loop at how your coworkers view you. That's quite some interesting energy. Okay, so let's talk about these cards, okay? So for how your boss sees you, we have the Three of Pentacles coming through. We also have the Page of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles coming through. So guys, obviously, we had more than 3 cards coming through, but you know what? That's okay. The more the merrier. And then for how your coworkers see you, we have the Ten of Cups coming through. We also have the Three of Wands. We have the Five of Swords, which was clarified by the Five of Pentacles. And then last but not least, we have the Queen of Cups coming through as well. Okay, so guys, let's talk about the boss side of things, for how your boss sees you. Okay, so guys, first of all, we have so much earth energy coming through with the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, so you could definitely be an earth sign, sun, moon, rising, or in Venus. And I am talking about Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay, you don't have to be one of those signs. That could just be representing your energy that you give off, the vibity vibes, okay, that your boss is picking up from you. But I definitely think that they see you as somebody who is one of their best workers, right? They view you as somebody who is just so devoted to the grind. They view you as somebody who has so much potential as well to rise within the ranks, and they see you as somebody who is just a joy to be around. And I think that they have really high expectations for you, because they just know that you are going to do amazing, that you put your heart and soul into everything that you do. And I think that they themselves are just so proud of you and proud of the accomplishments that they know that you are going to achieve and that you are going to have throughout your career, right? We also have the Three of Pentacles coming through, and I do think that they view you as somebody who works really, really well with your peers, because the Three of Pentacles is all about working with people. It's all about trying to be able to put aside your differences and work to the best of your ability at finding a common solution to whatever it is that you guys are working towards. And so I do think that they love the way that you are just able to navigate through social situations. They love the way that you are always able to almost even calm people down. I feel like you are always able to just make sure that everybody feels safe and comfortable, and you are always able to keep the group focused as well, because I do think that at the end of the day, they view you as somebody who will always be all about work and no play. Okay, so I think that your boss trusts you to be able to lead others and to be able to keep things happy, keep the group feeling good, but at the same time you are able to keep the group motivated and keep the group focused on the task at hand. So I think that that is something that your boss really respects and really loves about you, because they know that you are able to make people happy, keep the masses, the co-workers feeling good, but you are also able to keep them feeling focused as well. So I think that that is really, really lovely to see here. I also think that at the end of the day, with the Page of Swords coming through, you know, this is all about communication. And I think that your boss sees you as somebody who is a great communicator. They see you as somebody who talks really well to the people around you. You're very witty, very quick on your feet. And so I think that they always trust you to be able to just be on top of things. They trust you to be able to talk to people. And I think that they wouldn't be against you being like a front man in a way. So what I mean by that is you could honestly be somebody who is in marketing. You could be somebody who is in what's it called whenever you talk for other people, you talk for companies. There's a word for it. I can't think of it though. Like a media correspondent or something like that. But I just feel like if you are somebody who you are working at a company or you're working at marketing or anything, I think that your boss views you as somebody who could work really well with the public. And so I feel like if they ever needed somebody to step up and talk to the public, then they would not be against you, right? They would definitely think that you would make a great front man for the company. They feel like you would represent the company very, very well. And I just think that you are somebody who, even if you are starting at the very beginning within a job right now, within a career, I think that your boss is definitely keeping you in mind for a promotion, keeping you in mind for raises, because they feel like you are somebody who has the potential and has the talent to rise very high amongst your ranks, okay? So I'm so excited for you, and I love that. So that is what I'm seeing for how your boss sees you. Now for how your coworkers view you, first of all, with the 10 of Cups coming through, I think that your coworkers really do love you. They really do appreciate you. The 10 of Cups literally is the card of emotional fulfillment. It's the card of feeling like a family. And so I think that you make everybody, all of your coworkers, feel so welcomed. You bring a sense of warmth to the room, and I think that people, your coworkers, feel like a gravitational pull towards you, and I think that they just love to be around you because you just boost everybody up. You make everybody feel so good, so happy, so easy, right? I think that they also see you as somebody who is going to go very, very far within your career as well. They view you as somebody who is focused on your future. You are focused on what pathways you need to take so that you can get to where you need to be within this certain career or within this certain job that you are working at. And there is this energy here where almost, yes, everybody does love you, everybody looks up to you, everybody just wants to be your best friend, right? But there's also this energy here where you may have 1 or 2 people that are trying to work against you, that are actively trying to put your name through the mud. And the reason why I'm saying that is because we do have the 5 of Swords, and what was clarifying the 5 of Swords, which is almost like the card of betrayal, it's the card of being kind of sneaky, is the 5 of Pentacles. And the 5 of Pentacles talks about going through a difficult time financially. It talks about feeling like you are just not doing your best, not performing your best, not being your best. And so I feel like there could be 1 or 2 people that are intimidated by the fact that you work so well with others, by the fact that you are very determined and focused on your future. And I think that they are afraid that you could get some promotions that they may want. They are fearful of the fact that you could outmaneuver them in the way that you will get these eventual promotions or these raises or etc, etc, etc. And so there could be 1 or 2 people that could by chance be trying to work against you and operate against you by maybe trying to gossip about you or spread some lies that they hope may reach the boss's ears or something like that. And then at the end of the day, with the Queen of Cups, so take heart in the fact that I feel like almost everybody loves you, and even if you do have a couple people trying to be rude, trying to spread some lies, I think that everybody would know that that gossip is just that, gossip. And I think that you have an army of co-workers, of people that will defend you and defend you against those lies, those rumors, no matter what. And I think that everybody just looks up to you as somebody who just has so much love to give, because the Queen of Cups is just that. It's love. It's somebody who just loves people, loves to talk to others, loves to be there for their friends and family members. And I think that that is how your coworkers see you. They see you as somebody who just loves everyone, who wants to make sure that everybody is happy and that will do anything for them. And so I do think that because they know that you will do anything for them, I feel like they will do anything for you. And I do think that almost every single coworker that you work with, they are so loyal towards you and they'll do anything for you, right? They'll do anything for you because they know that you would do the same for them in a heartbeat. So I find that to be really lovely to see. So let's get some generalized just cards to represent how both your coworkers and your boss see you. Okay, so let's get some messages here for Group 3. Can we get some final messages? How does their boss and co-workers view them? What do they think about them? Wow. Okay, guys. we had like 3 cards coming through, but this one was obviously coming through the most. It like fell out. Okay, so that is what we are taking. Let's get one final card. One final card, Spirit, please. How does Group 3's boss and co-workers view them? What do they think about them? Lovely. Okay, so let's talk about these cards. Okay, so we have Make a Wish for the one that you love. We also have Awaken with the one that you love. Advocate, and Advocate says right here, inspires you to put compassion into action. And then last but not least, we have Trillium. So honestly, guys, whenever I see Trillium, I do think that this is kind of like the card of self-love, but I do want to just make sure that I'm saying that right. So let's find Trillium in the book. So it says right here for Trillium, yeah, it does say self-love, and it says learn to appreciate everything delicate and gentle in your nature. Delve into the tender part of yourself that holds the cosmic parent and child. Go within and find the small child inside who asks for shelter from life's storms. Okay, so what's interesting is it also says like wrap your wings around that small one, giving love and comfort. And I honestly think that this is more so talking about how because you have so much self-love for yourself, because you respect yourself and have this sense of confidence, I think that your co-workers and your boss sees you as somebody who has just so much love to give, right? You love yourself so much that instead of keeping that love in for yourself, you love to share it, okay? And I think that they do see you as somebody who is an advocate. You are an advocate, a friend for everyone. I think that you are somebody who you will always defend anybody who you feel like is being treated wrong or unfairly. You will always be there to mete out justice and to make sure that everything is okay with them. I think that you are somebody who you make people feel so beautiful, so gorgeous. I think that you are somebody who people see as being a very affirmative person with your words. I think that you are always complimenting everyone, telling everyone how good they are doing, how amazing they are, how they're doing their job in such an effortless, beautiful way. And I think that you just make people feel like they can do anything, that they can aspire to anything. And I think that you help people awaken within them, their own selves. You help bring out a sense of love within themselves that they had never known before. You help them be more confident in the way that they are, in the way that they do their jobs. And at the end of the day, you make them believe that anything is possible, that any dream can come true, any wish can come true. And I do think that at the end of the day, you are a wish come true for your friends, for your co-workers, for your boss, right? Everybody loves you, and I think that that is so freaking beautiful to see. So yes, guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all the mostest, and I hope that you have an exceptional rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys.